Hey, 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 Lori's Gemini Tarot here. I'm here to give you your Pisces new moon reading, which is happening the 13th of March 2021. Yes. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get into this. If you are new to this channel, hello, my name is Lori Gemini Tarot, and I do tarot reading. How this works is that I will be using multiple decks, so if the first reading doesn't resonate with you, usually the second, third, or fourth one will, so make sure you stick around for the entire video. Please note that these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping content. Make sure to comment down below if the reading resonates with you, you like the decks, you like what the hell is coming out of my mouth, and if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading with me, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly to book a tarot reading. And scene. Oh my god, I felt like the Micro Machine guy. Interesting fact though, I know someone who is related to the Micro Machines guy, and you know how he spoke so fast? He was on meth, allegedly. Interesting facts, right? Okay, allegedly. Okay, so so when I did a pre-shuffle, I do feel like some of you were kind of forced to be pushed out of a situation that was not best for you. 1, 2, 3, whether it was an environment or a social group or a relationship, whatever the case may be, you were just kind of afraid of the unknown, and all positive things are happening for you. Things that you've been manifesting are coming true, and it's just because you had to take that leap of faith and evolve and move on and outgrow something, right? So let's go ahead and start diving into this. This is going to be for the Pisces new moon, which is happening for the 13th of March, 2021. So I've got window here with reboot reverse, with hermit card reverse, Virgo energy. I do have the Emperor here, Aries energy. I do have choice, Empress, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo energy, and Taurus. 2 more cards. Advisor reverse. 1 more card. It is the Sun card. Okay? The Sun card. So, the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for the Pisces new moon, which is happening on the 13th of March, 2021. It is the Justice card reverse. This is Libra energy. And I do feel like for some of you, this is a hard life lesson that you've had to learn. For some of you, this could be a rock bottom. You may feel like it feels like right now that life may be kind of like shitting on you, or things are not going your way. It just feels like one thing is dogpiling, you know, and you just feel like you can't catch a break. If you hear some background noise, I do have some pets, and I have the windows open, and I do have my boyfriend here. So if you hear some background noise, so don't trip out. I do feel like this karmic energy that's happening, it feels like someone's afraid to evolve. Someone's afraid to learn. And I feel like for a very small select, this could be like 1 or 2. I do feel like the law, the courts are getting involved, and it's not going to be in your favor. And it just, because the reason why they see by example. So if they're not seeing you showing that you're being a good citizen, and that you're following direction, and that you are doing your power on trying to kind of like get your shit in order for you to have like your privileges and things back in your favor again, it feels like some of you are just unwilling to learn the lesson. I see a little bit of Scorpio, but I'm seeing Libra as well. You could be dealing with these signs. You could also have this in your chart, sun, moon, rising. And it could be just because of your insecurities and just being passive and just kind of following the crowd mentality, all right? So, window here, there's a new opportunity that is presented to you. This is a new beginning. With one door closes, another window opens. So you have an opportunity to explore, to get out of your comfort zone, to start anew. You have an opportunity to have a fresh start and to get a second chance at life. Reboot reverse. This tells me that somebody is unwilling to learn or evolve. So the opportunity is always there for you, but something is holding you back. And it's because this is a loop, because this is infinite. So the cycle needs to break. There is a toxic cycle that needs to be broken. And this could be because of what you've been taught from your upbringing when you were a child. And you may think at the time that this is normal, but the older that you get, you may be realizing that, you know what? That wasn't fucking normal. In fact, that was, the functional or extremely toxic and just absolutely a no, right? And you can't rely on that as a crutch of, I'm this way because, of my upbringing. That can give you an understanding, that gives people some sort of clarity of an understanding where you're coming from, but that should not be an excuse for everything. And of course, there's different circumstances to everything. I'm just using this as a general broad thing. Somebody is unwilling to change. That's what it tells me. That's why somebody is continuing to have the bad luck, always feel like they're Charlie Brown. They can never kick the football. And it's just because somebody's not willing to learn the lesson. Like, Charlie Brown is stupid enough to listen to Lisa's bullshit, even though history, time and time again, knows that bitch falls on, takes the fucking football away from him, and he always almost gets a goddamn concussion every single time. But no. He still justifies his reason for maybe this time she won't be a bitch. But you know what? She's always a bitch, right? Comment down below who your favorite Peanuts character was and who you really felt sorry for. Okay, so Hermit card, this is Virgo energy with a little bit of Aquarius. This is like somebody finding the truth, seeking knowledge, and finding wisdom. This is somebody who is ignorant as fuck, all right? This is somebody that says, oh, I read it on Facebook, so therefore it's true. Or I saw it on 4chan or on Reddit, so therefore that must be true, right? It feels like this person is unwilling to learn or evolve, and this does not have to be you. This could be you watching somebody else going through this. And everybody has their own personal struggles. There's somebody that I know, and I'm just going to call this person Leo because I don't want their identity to be exposed, and I don't want this person to feel like I'm making fun of them or anything like that. This person is my age, and I'm 40. Okay, and this person does not understand. This person's always whines on social media claiming that they're trying their best, and they could be trying their best with the skills that they have, but whenever people bring up constructive criticism or things to change situations or outcomes, or even free resources or guides to help or to give them proper tools in order for them to better themselves, they shut it down because that requires them to admit that they have flaws, or that there's something wrong with them. It's always about other people. It's not about them. Where this person is my age, they are living at their parents' house. They are an alcoholic. They cannot keep a place of their own. They cannot even find even with roommates or whatnot, because, you know, this person is an alcoholic. So they're, oh, you know, their fix is always, you know, it's alcohol. You know, their number one objective is always to alcohol. Everything surrounds with alcohol, whether hanging out at the bar, being a barfly, going home and drinking bottles of wine, or cans of beer, whatever. But this person claims that they try, but they're not, but they don't admit that they're an alcoholic, even though that they've lost their places and lost their jobs because of alcohol, all alcohol related, but they don't want to admit that they're an alcoholic. This person prefers people enabling them. It feels like for some of you, you may be struggling with someone who you may have very strong ties with them because you may have known them for a very long time, since the ground up. They could be family. They could be a romantic partner, a really good, you know, a good colleague. But it feels like no matter how many opportunities that you give them or second chances that you give them, they never learn. And it comes to a point where you have to take accountability for that, where it's like, okay, after I see this person continue to make the same damn mistakes time and time again, but I continue to enable this person or still continue to be friends with them or whatnot, then I'm the sucker. Then I'm enabling this person. I'm no better than them, you know? And if I'm, sorry about that, the joys of living in a big city, the more that you try to help this person out, you know, like maybe you try to help this person out by getting a new job or getting a new place, and then you get all butt hurt when they cannot meet your expectations, you know, and you know that they never will, but you continue to give and try again. And it's at the point where it's like, if this person is unwilling to resolve their own personal demons, you are not their therapist. It is not your responsibility. They're a grown-ass adult and they have to be accountable. You don't have to be accountable for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the Emperor card, this is Aries energy. You have the opportunity to rise to the top. And it feels like once you detach from this energy, from this individual, from this environment, then you can thrive. But you choose to hold yourself back. You're choosing to relive the same trauma, to relive the same disappointment, to always hit a brick wall. This is definitely, I feel like it's a power struggle for some. I do feel like for a small audience, this individual could be gaslighting you. It feels like there is very strong trauma bond that's happening here. This is a Libra card, and this is choice. Now, this is like the Two of Swords for me. So this is when you see red flags at the very beginning of the situation. It could be of a relationship, romantic, friendship, family dynamic. This could be a work environment, all right? You notice red flags immediately, like when you start interviewing for the job, or when you first get hired for the job or whatnot. You start seeing red flags all over the place, but you're choosing to ignore it because the money's good, or you get lots of perks or benefits. This is just putting your blinders on, ignoring the situation until it swims up behind you and bites you right in the ass, right? That's what it feels like. And this, I feel like this is the Richard Dreyfuss card telling you, like, Bruce the Jaws, as you know, like Bruce said, the shark is coming for you. Bruce the Jaws, Bruce the shark is coming after you. Bruce the shark is coming after you. You know, and if you don't solve this problem, if you don't shut down these pools, it's going to swim up behind you and bite you in the ass, right? And I feel like if you don't resolve the issue, it is going to bite you in the ass, because this is bad karma. Because if your conscious, your intuition, things are telling you that things need to change, and that you are ignoring the situation. The Empress card, this is about personal growth. It feels like the more that you separate from your, like you separate or distance yourself from, um, from this person or from the environment, situation, you start having more clarity. In fact, you start regaining yourself back and you start diving into things that you used to have a passion for, you used to really care about. It's kind of like when you, for an example, when I was in an abusive relationship, I had a partner that kept on telling me, and I was really wanting to do stand up, but I had a partner that kept on telling me that I wasn't funny, that I wasn't funny, that I wasn't funny. And it was, of course, it was because of his insecurities, because he could not stand a woman being funnier than him. Oh, an interesting fact, most men don't like funny girls. They just like a woman to laugh at their jokes. That's the real tea. And then like once I left out of that environment, and then I started getting into stand-up again, and then of course a lot of people told me that, hey, you are funny, you have a talent for it. Of course, I don't claim to be a stand-up comedian or anything, but whatever. I'm just using myself as an example. The point is, I do feel like, at a point in time, you may have started to feel like yourself is being stripped away, because you were so deep, having to bend your personality, or build your, remove your pride or dignity or self-respect for this individual. And once you're out of that situation, now you're realizing it was always them, like they were the ones that's the problem, and you flourish when you're not around them. And I think some of you are having a hard time, like especially with toxic bonding. Like when you remove yourself from this individual, you actually thrive. But when you get back together, it's like water and vinegar, and you're still not picking up the signals. Kids, advisor reverse. This is somebody that's unwilling to listen to advice. And it feels like it's a type of person, and it's the same person I feel like I'm going to give the same example. It's like what I mentioned before with the Leo, where this person would go on social media. They would ask for advice, or talk about their personal life. Like they would give out unsolicited advice by talking about their personal life, and then people would give their opinions. People would give, a lot of people were very tactful and provided well thought out constructive criticism for this person. And some people would be very direct and be like, the problem is you, and you need to clean yourself up. Like, quit drinking, like if you quit drinking, that's mean you can save money to get the fuck out of the house. Like, and this person did not like that. And it's like, well, you know what? If you stop announcing to the world every 30 seconds about what's going on in your life, then people would not interject what there is. Or furthermore, don't ask for advice and don't get butthurt if you don't like the advice, I do feel like these people they do have their best interest at heart, but because again, they're ignoring the red flags. It's just somebody ignoring the red flags. The Sun card here, this is all about finding their own personal happiness. There is an opportunity, all right? You have an opportunity to be truly happy, but cycles need to change. This self-destructive pattern needs to change. And it requires personal growth. It requires to do a real self-examination and make actions speak louder than your words. You can't say, I'm trying, while you're drinking a sip of wine, saying, yeah, I'm trying to quit drinking alcohol. I'm trying to quit drinking alcohol as you take another gulp of wine. That's not how that works, right? You have to apply yourself. There has to, and this isn't like, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. But the difference is that you get back up and you try again. And this mainly is about being accountable and using that knowledge and apply it. So if that first reading resonated with you, make sure you comment down below. I enjoy hearing feedback. I am that type of person. So let's go ahead and throw some other cards down. Let's go ahead and get into this business. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some cards and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start telling you what they are all at once. For Pisces new moon. Cool. Cool, Daddy-o. Let's go ahead and start getting into this. So your first reading is spirituality should support you like a comfy bra, not right up your ass like a thong. If the shoe doesn't fit, must we change the foot? Gloria Estein, self-judgment, resisting failure. Sciencey people did studies that found that Sciencey people did studies that found intelligent people stay up late, are messy, and like to swear. Can I get a fuck yeah? Embrace your crazy. Shame is like a vampire and can only thrive in darkness. Open the curtains and let the light heal you. Guilt and shame, resisting love. Make a wish. This is a magical moment to make a wish and enjoy its manifestations. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. Yes. Yes, you can get through today because you're a motherfucking unicorn. Today, I will focus on progress and not fucking perfection. And finally, I've got 777. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am the flow. 777. Next, we got 999. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. That was 999. And 6. Your heart is in your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and protector of those you love. I probably mispronounced that wrong. I am nurturing. That was number 6. So those were your readings for Pisces new moon, which is the 13th of March of 2021. If that resonated with you, make sure to comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be safe, wash your damn hands, and nanu nanu.